All right, rivalry week was Saturday, and now that dust is settled, now we about to have a whole bunch of suspensions and fines and foolishness and rules changes and stuff. But let's be clear: college football 100% wants this to act like fighting, and it's not even like no one got injured, ain't nobody like getting stomped out, no one getting stabbed and shot, nothing like that. This is just rivalry stuff. Y'all want this. This is why college football wants this because they put it on the last game of the season. And you wonder why they fight? Because we can fight because ain't nobody gonna get suspended. What? I'm not coming back. So what you gonna suspend me from? Don't nobody play the bowl games anyway. The backups play the bowl games regardless. So you gonna have to. They usually find a school. The school got buku money. You think they'll pay $100,000? They don't care. It doesn't matter. The fighting, the rivalry is good for the sport. Everybody was watching, and I thought the Michigan fight would be the only one. Florida boys like to fight. So them Florida boys was like, oh, we got to fight too. And the flag at the middle of the field is disrespectful, but it's only disrespectful if you lose. That's the key. People don't understand. It's like you cannot lose the game. And the Ohio State was so I don't even understand how they. I'm watching the game like how y'all losing this game. They only scored 10 points. If you tell a coach, any coach, especially a ranked team, I think they were 2 or 3, whatever, and you say, okay, we're only going to give up 13 points. Do you think you'll win the game? You say, oh, absolutely. Even if you don't average 30, you're like, I can get 2 touchdowns. I get 2 touchdowns anytime. They had intercept. The defense played solid. Yeah, they gave up a couple of rush yards to the main running back had like 116 yards, something like that. But at the end of the day, Ohio State defensively played enough, played well enough to win the game. The kicker missed a couple of kicks, he had a turnover, whatever. But that coach had no excuse. Now, I don't think they should fire him. I think they will fire him. I don't think they should. Here's the thing with college, right? You can win 9 games every year and they will still get rid of you, right? But there's not a Urban Myers out there. There's not guys just going 10, 11 wins every season. It's not Nick. It's not like a Nick Saban. Not even go pick up another guy. But because there's so many investors, so much money in college sports, they pay you to win 1 game a season, essentially. That rivalry game, you have to win. And this was his best chance to win it. Michigan was better talented. They may have been cheating the last couple of years. That's up to them to admit or not. So I think they had a conversation before that game. So you look at the coach at the sideline, like, yo, he was shocked. Cats are fighting right in front of him. Like, not violently fighting, but fighting, arguing, and he's sitting there stoic, like, shocked. Not because he don't know what to do when when the fight breaks out. It's because he like, man, I'm about to lose my job. I got to move my family. I freaking move, stop going to the restaurant I like. I got to find out how to get back to work, a different route because I got to find a new job. I think he's gonna have to find a new state because they're gonna run him out of town. And they said they spent like $12 million on like recruits and stuff like that. And that's a lot of money for those boosters and stuff like that. Let's call them investors, boosters. Anyway, the investors to say we spent money and this team lost Michigan lost coaches. They were punished. They lost a whole bunch of players, and they came in. They weren't even supposed to win 6 games. That coaches are doing a good job for Michigan with the hand he was dealt. And to win that game and to be out coached essentially because the drive before that when Michigan threw the pick, we thought it would be over. Okay, Ohio State goes down and scores. They couldn't get nothing. And then the next drive, everybody thought the Michigan should put it in the air. He was like, no, we're going to run it down the throat, take us 3 and win the game. And that's what they did. They ran, got in field goal range, and just kicked the field goal and won 3. So I think rivalry week should be called brawl week. You don't want to call it that to make sure we don't upset the investors, the boosters. Let's call it brawl week because they're gonna start fighting. Ain't nobody gonna stop fighting. Fighters don't. First of all, football players are not about to not fight. They fight in practice. They fight. They fight each other. They fight on the sideline. They go fight. Anytime you can get a chance, they go fight. But also the rivalry thing. It's not just the players. The coaches don't like each other. The alumni don't like each other. The students don't like each other. The parents don't like each other. This is embedded in you. Once you sign that dotted line, you have to look across that freaking field and say, you don't like that person. I don't want you to like that person. You don't even know them. You don't have to know their family. You don't have to the history. You don't know how the good things they've done, the bad things they've done. You don't have to know nothing. Just because they have a Ohio State jersey on, Florida State jersey on, whatever the rivalry is, you can't like them. And once you sign that paper, you got to agree to that. and the alumni come to the game, the practice before that, I need you to bust him in the mouth, beat him up, kill him, whatever. And you got to do it. And you pass it on to the next team, and next team, and next time, next alumni, the next the student body, the next everybody. It's what it is. So these fights aren't going to stop. Who cares about putting the flag on the freaking 50-yard line? Guess what? We can fight in the locker room. We can fight by the buses. Cats gonna keep fighting. That ain't happening. So I like it, a little fight, because ain't nobody getting hurt. It's not. These all grown men. Ain't nobody getting choked out. This is just a whole bunch of cats pushing, shoving, punching each other with helmets on. Ain't nobody getting seriously injured. And I don't know why the cop maced them. We can't mace 200 people. What we doing here? So, yeah, nothing wrong with a little rivalry, but let's change the name to Brawl Week, because I want to see a fight. Peace.